Hi, I'm Pete, and this is an HKNowStore unboxing. Alright, well, I'm really happy to be unboxing these puzzles. It's a group of puzzles. Of course, I got one that I was going for, and you can't just order one thing from Hong Kong. I think that's a requirement, right? Anyway, I've had this box for a while now. It's a little bit embarrassing because normally I get right to them. But for various reasons I couldn't unbox this earlier, so I'm really happy to finally be able to unbox stuff and have some new puzzles to look at. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so it looks like I ordered 3 puzzles, so let me get these out, and then we'll take a look at what I got. Okay, and as usual, Calvin's card. I ordered most of my puzzles from Calvin's website, and free shipping and really good customer service. Oops. Okay, don't need the box. So let's see what I got. Well, I'm going to start with the puzzle I was actually going for. So this is Carl's 5x5x4 Bubbleoid. So alright, I'm just going to set that aside and show you the other thing I got. This is a ShengShou. They're calling it a 2x2 Megaminx. Now, what I actually think it is, I think it's just a modern take on the Flower Minx, which is a cool puzzle. This is a Meffert's Flower Minx with some third-party stickers on it. So we'll take a look at that. And finally, this is, okay, this says CubeTwist. Interesting. I thought it was Moyu, but anyway, this is supposed to be the Unequal cube, which is I'm actually glad that it's CubeTwist, because I know the quality is going to be right up there. Okay, well, let's start with this one. So CubeTwist Unequal cube. So it sort of bears a superficial resemblance to the mirror cube, mirror blocks. This is a mirror in purple, I think also from CubeTwist. So very fun puzzles. As you can see in the background, I collect a lot of variants of 3x3s. Not particularly hard, but a lot of fun and great to show people who are just getting into puzzles that there's life outside of 3x3. So it says Magic Cube. Might be hard to read on there. It's a fairly low contrast. It says CubeTwist, kind of stylized. It has their website on it. Some writing in Chinese. Looks like technical stuff, so who knows. Let's see what else. Oh, for the professional game design using high-grade material, first class, DIY type, adjustable, high tolerance, good touch feeling. Indeed, I have to say that's probably what I would expect from CubeTwist. So it says made in China. Oh, recyclable and no babies. No babies, because they could probably choke on it. Looks like some stylized characters there. Is that Magic Cube? I want to maybe say that I recognize that, but who knows. My one word of Chinese if I got it. Alright, well, let's see what you got inside here. I'm expecting the Unequal cube, and indeed I have the Unequal cube. And I thought that the white stickers on the black body looked really sharp, and you know, it's just a nice touch compared to some of my other variants. Oh, okay. I honestly didn't expect that. It's kind of cool. I guess I don't know what I was expecting. So it does have the CubeTwist logo on it, as you can see. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so turning this doesn't really do anything, or apparently doesn't do anything. Okay, well, this is just a 3x3 variant. Really cool. Little tighter than let's see. Yeah, a little tighter than the other CubeTwist. I might just pop out a piece and put some lube in that later on, but certainly turns well. No problem. It's just it's tension really tight. I can tell that. Okay, really cool. Happy I got that one. And moving on here, Let's just set that one aside. So yeah, so when I saw ShengShou, it says 2x2 Megaminx. I thought, well, okay, I'm gonna give that a try. Clearly, it looks like an edgeless Megaminx, which is pretty much what the FlowerMinx is, and it can be solved just like that. You just solve it like a Megaminx, but without the corners. Okay, what do we have here? So this is all in Chinese. Alright, it says 2x2x2. I can't even read that. Maybe one of my viewers can read that. And who knows what that says. Okay, now it says age 6+. It makes sense. I think 6-year-olds could certainly solve something like this. I don't know if they get younger. So, and there's little punch outs here, so you can sort of see. But they're not punched out, so it's hard to see what's in the box. But it has a picture of it. Skill level, wow, six stars. I don't know how many it's out of, but that seems like a pretty high skill level right there. Okay, so some technical data. There, a warning, but the warning's in Chinese, so I hope I don't do whatever it says not to do there. And that's about it. They really don't have too much else. So clearly this box is not for Europe or something like that, or else they probably have the no babies sign on it. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. Okay, well, just sort of unceremonious. Just in the bag kinda, oh, not a bag, just more or less a wrapper. Okay, well, that's fine. Nothing else in the box. And the box goes. So there is the 2x2 Megaminx. And compared, I think this is a ShengShou Megaminx. So we see that the size is, yeah, it looks to be about, oops, looks to be about the same size. And that's, so that's compared it. And of course it's smaller than the Meffert's FlowerMinx. Well, let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. Okay, so that turns very nicely. Yes. Wow, very, very smooth turning. Nice indeed. And I would say that indeed it looks like it turns exactly like the FlowerMinx. So if I turn that and do that, and then I turn that and do that. Oops. Okay, well, my stickering's a little different, I think. But yeah, it's pretty much, we have the identical mechanism. So this is cool. This is pretty much what I was expecting, and I'm going to have a lot of fun solving this. It's a little easier to solve than a Megaminx, and it might be a nice thing at my school this year. We're starting a puzzle club specifically to solve these types of things, and so it'll be a nice addition to just the Megaminx, which has that extra difficulty of the edges. Okay, very cool. Glad I got that one. And last but not least, I have the 5x5x4 Carl's Bubbleoid, and this is made by Calvin's Puzzles, and it says, "Can you solve it?" Calvin's Puzzles. It has a nice little serial number on there, so I don't know if those serial numbers are the same or different. Okay, so it says ages 8 and up, and there's a bunch of warnings on here. In English it says not suitable for children under 3 years, risk of suffocation by swallowing the small parts, subject to technical change or change of color. Please keep this information. Okay, well, and then there's a QM code on there, and then it's the HKNowStore. So it has the data from the HKNowStore. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So let me see how I'm going to open this up here. Oh yeah, millions of combinations. So it's pretty standard packaging for them. Now, you may be wondering why I only got the one, because they did release the 4x4x5 in addition to the 5x5x4. And the reason I only got the one is, if you'll notice in the background, I actually have one already. Okay, so the box is empty. there you go. So there's Carl's 5 by 5 by 4, so it's 5 by 5 by 4 tall. Now this is a change in nomenclature from the way Carl designated them when he was had them on his Shapeways shop and other shops, which leads me to show you. This is my 4 by 4 by 5 Bubbleoid, and this one is 3D printed. I got this just after Shapeways had the price apocalypse, where they quadrupled and quintupled and increased some of their prices by an order of magnitude on twisty puzzles, depending on the number of parts. It was pretty traumatic, and I worked with Carl through the Twisty Puzzle Forum, and he wanted to try this new service called iMaterialize. So we worked together, and I got this. It came in the standard white nylon. I dyed it. I put some stickers on it from Oliver's, and I'm really happy with it. It turns great. It was a very fun puzzle to solve, some interesting twists, not as easy as it looks, but this cost quite a bit of money, and so, you know, really getting anything higher order than this was really out of the question. So at the time, so I'm very happy to see these were 3D printed. So I finally have the complimentary Bubbleoid, and let's see. So it has, this is an interesting logo, and I'm not sure if that's Carl's logo or HKNow logo. Huh, rather interesting. And then Carl Hoff's actual signature on there. Calvin's Puzzles. Ah, okay. So not quite sure whose logo that is, and I should probably find that out. So these are vertex turners or corner turners, so I'm just going to turn this, and okay, it's a little stiff over there, but it's been a long trip from Hong Kong, so oh, there we go. Okay, that's a pretty tight turning. Now I did read some things online that was suggesting that maybe these need to be have the screws taken out, some springs taken out, so I'll have to go and take a look at that. I have to say, out of the box, I don't want to force it. Oh, okay, there's not. Okay, so that's turning pretty stiff out of the box. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that way or not. I will say, you know, this one, as you can see, this is very, very loose. It to the point where sometimes, as you can see, sometimes a vertex will twist, but very, very smooth turning. So it is quite a contrast to this one here. That was the first corner I tried, and I haven't been able to get it to move yet. I don't want to force anything. No, don't want to force that. Okay. So let me see what we can do here. Okay, well, I got that one to move. It's coming to life here. It's hard to see if there's any lube to be. This is very smooth on this side, and then it's kind of open on that side. Okay, that's turning okay. This is the one that, yeah, this one's not. Oh, okay, it's finally moving. Oh, okay. Not only is it now moving, but it's like moving really, really loosely. Wow. Okay. Okay, that one's just, it sort of, this whole thing is just kind of pulled away a little bit. Whoa. Okay, there's a spring. I can tell there's a spring there. But you sort of see now that I got it turning. It's kind of pushed away a little bit. Okay, I've squished everything back in. I don't know what's up here. Okay, that piece just popped right out. Alright, I think I broke something first off. I'm sure that this is just a piece that's just popped out. You can see there's a little foot that kind of holds it all in. Let's see here. I haven't watched any other unboxings of this, so this may be old news here. Okay, that's back. Okay, yeah, so what seems to be happening, this whole piece, it was quite stiff when I first opened it up. It's kind of sitting out now. It's almost like a pop. Yeah, I popped some stuff out. I wonder if it just needs to be kind of mashed together. That might be it. All right, well, let's try again then. Okay, turning okay. No, it's sort of did that popping out. Yeah, something's just not quite on there. Okay, so I guess at this point, in all fairness, I'm going to go off and take a look and see what people are saying about getting this moving. Not a great out-of-the-box experience, but I'll be right back. Okay, well, through the magic of video, we're back. I just went on the Twisty Puzzle forum and on YouTube, and I had a look at Tony Fisher's video and read all the comments on the Twisty Puzzle forum. So I think this is not going to be very difficult to fix, and I'm going to work my way through it. This logo, turns out it's David Ang from CubeWorks. I really didn't find out what his contribution was, but I suspect it's probably the design work to turn it from a 3D printed puzzle into a mass-produced puzzle. And also, I guess, a shout out to Anthony Villavian, Bubbloid, on the Twisty Puzzle forum, I guess, who came up with this idea that Carl Hoff ran with. Alright, so the idea, I'm several weeks behind the curve on these, so consider this to be old stock. So if you got one from new stock, it's probably going to work just fine. I guess there were two changes that have been made in the puzzles that are being shipped since I got mine. One is they're removing the springs. This one has springs. And also they're tightening them. Apparently a whole bunch of them are shipped way too loose. So HKNowStore is removing the springs and making sure they're nice and tight. The designer himself says turn it 90 degrees and I should be able to pull the cap, the corner right off. And indeed. Okay, so what I'll do, okay, well, that's definitely turning smoother. Yeah, something jumped out of the tracks there. See, that one's super tight, so that one's probably what it's supposed to be, but wow. Nope. You can see it falling apart here. Alright, well, you know what? This is enough video burnt up to show this. This is how the iMaterialize one was. I'm gonna fool with this off camera for a while, see if I can get it working right, and then I'll come and follow it up. Alright, well, after quite a bit of playing with this, it's still very, very disappointing. I was expecting a really good puzzle. Calvin's puzzles, the original, turned really well. This one, I've gotten some of the vertices are seem to be turning all right, but there's a pair of them over at the front here that just I can't get them tight enough. They seem to be loosening, and so I'm not really sure what the solution is, but it just seems like, if I tighten it too much, it's going to strip something in the core. So, I mean, I just don't know how much more I can put on those. But certainly this is not an out-of-the-box experience. This is not a minor adjustment to make it turn well. This is major work just to get it to turn and function at all. Yeah, you see, I don't know just how much I can do before I strip something in there. And yeah, you can see the pieces are just not sitting in there. It's all just kind of falling apart. So yeah, so these two corners seem to be the problem. You know, that's very stiff, but it's functional right there. This is after, yeah, okay, so this is, you know, I could glue, I'm sure I could super glue that down. You see that's, yeah, that piece is coming out right there. It's really tight. Okay, that's a half turn of the screwdriver, and this is probably the 6th time I've tightened that corner. I'm going to tighten this other one too, because they do seem to be interrelated. But what I'm suspecting now is that it's probably, well, maybe it goes, okay, so there's another half turn. Okay, and you know, to be fair, we got to make sure everything's seated. But this is the one. Yeah, see, it's still a little looser than the other ones. And yeah. Okay, so after quite a bit of attempting to get this to work, I have given up for now. Really not happy with the Bubbleoid 5x5x4 from Calvin's Puzzles. For some reason I have two corners that just won't tighten for me, and I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I'm happy with my other puzzles though. I'm happy with the ShengShou 2x2 Megaminx. I'm gonna have lots of fun solving that. I'm gonna have fun with my CubeTwist Unequal cube, and that should be an interesting thing to solve. And I'm gonna go online and see what I can do about this. There's two corners that just keep coming loose, and I don't know if there's really anything to be done about it. But I'll try, and I'll post a follow-up if I can come up with anything. I'm really disappointed though with this. I think this is my first Calvin's puzzle that I've been really disappointed with. So you know, otherwise I think they've been all pretty good. So there is that. Anyway, as always, I appreciate your questions, your suggestions, your feedback. If you have some ideas for me, let me know in the comments, and I'll try them all. And until next time, thanks for watching.